Good morning. Another Saturday video here. Gonna take this tractor, the 6495, and the disc, and go disc some ground up for cover crop. Let the puppy warm up a little bit. First things first, it's warmer in here than I anticipated. So we're taking off the sweater. Alright, now we're ready to go. Got my settings all how I think I'm gonna want them. Let's put the disc down. Oh, that's the right way. And let's get a move on it. Alright, put it down. Probably just want to just barely scratch the surface. Shift down, shift to 2A. Alright. What are we looking at? Probably 2E. Hope we'll be able to move a little faster once we get set up right. Right in that range. Keep it going. I must be turning up some moles or something, or mice, something, because there's two hawks that are hanging out right out there in that field. They act like they keep getting stuff, or kind of, or almost missing stuff, something like that. That's pretty cool. Two pretty cool birds. I think they're hawks. One just sitting right here. Let's get close enough to see what it is. Lower that down. Four-wheel drive off, shut her down. We ended up getting those air codes again for today. We do almost every single time we drive this tractor, but I mean, it's kind of nice to not. But I was still able to run it just fine. I normally like to set up on my screen my, they call it gearbox settings, which should be a European for transmission settings. So like your speeds, your RPMs. I put all my information on there, so if it does give the air code, which it often does, and I'm not like, what gear am I in, how fast am I driving, all that, because this tractor has like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then there's like A through F, I believe, in like sub gears in those four ranges. So there's a lot to remember for what gearing you're in. It really didn't take all that long to disc. Normally I'm used to hopping in a tractor for at least an afternoon, but this took like 30 minutes, if that. By the time I get home, it'll be 30 minutes from the time I left home. So it's pretty nice to just do a short amount with the big tractor. So I may as well just come down, look at the shed quick. I think they call them purlins, but I'm not sure. I've started on them. And yeah, that's about it. Just watch the shorts that are coming out or have come out. I'm not entirely sure when they'll be coming out compared to this video, but just watch them. I have a series on the shed of just updates every day from when I get home from work. And it went up pretty fast to this point. This is like 3 days worth of work. Adrian's down here one day, he's like, there's like 10 Amish there. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'm not sure when when they plan to put the tin on, but hopefully soon. So then we can start parking equipment in there. Cleaning ride today. Here's the clean product. Let's go take a look at the dirty product. It's similar size to mine on Nipper. See the dirty product here, like thistle heads, thistle seed heads, sticks. Bunch of junk, trash. Goes in here, takes it out over here, up in this machine, blows all the junk out here. And we're blowing it right on our mulch pile. So we have seed heads, wheat seed heads, maybe junk, some junk rye, you know, lighter stuff. This is heavier, bigger stuff. Then down there is small rye pieces that aren't gonna grow well. All right, now what I need to do is, it's empty, kind of empty, but it really needs cleaned up. The shop does. So we're gonna put tools away, organize tools. Anyway, especially my tools. Dad's are, I tried to keep those put away pretty good. Other people, well, that's their problem then. This needs to go out and scrap. You know, just stuff from working and being busy that needs cleaned up because I have a little bit of time here. I'm not gonna have very much time later today, most likely anyway, because of the hay. Brick coming in. Gotta haul that. Gotta haul my hay. Gotta bring Dad's hay in. So we'll be pretty busy tonight yet. This is one of the most simple yet powerful tools that I know of. It's a pipe wrench. Right here's another one. Here's a real small one. It's easier to see. But it's basically two jaws and then a thing that just slides to open and shut it. You get a 36-inch or a 24-inch right on something. It's either peeling metal off because those teeth are gripping and slipping, or like it's damaging what you're working on, or it's moving. Pretty much one or the other. Anyway, if you grip it right. And this one is all rusty. There's a total of 3 pieces to the thing. And you can use them for just about anything. But anyway, a little bit of this thing's all rusty. So what I did is I just took the hammer and smacked it like right here a couple times, and here, and the back side of that. Got it to break loose. Now I just need to figure out how to clean that rust. Maybe throw it in a can of Monster. I don't know. We got a full load of clean rye. So we're gonna go run a little bit on the ground out of the auger down at the Crystal farm. So there's a bunch of junk in it, disgusting, rotten, whatnot. I'm not sure. Dad said junk. So we're gonna go clean that out, and we're gonna dump everything. Then we're gonna put it all in the feed bin there so we can get full bags out of it easily. Clean rye is going up into the bin. We purged the auger a little bit. Should all be nice now. I'm gonna go check some hay because Adrian's raking. He's been raking for an hour or so. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, he's been raking for about an hour. So we'll go check it, see what it's doing. This field is a hair damp. Like, you know, we probably wouldn't quite keep if we'd dry bale it now, but I think we're gonna sell this. Our neighbor that's right here, right on the edge here. But I think that'll be good by 4 o'clock. Yeah, alfalfa hay now. Whew. That stuff is like, I'm not gonna say like wet, but it kind of is. Soil. He doesn't want that anyway, so we'll probably end up just, what do you call that? Wrapping it. Just wrapping the alfalfa hay. We'll see for sure. So, what's the verdict on the hay? The stuff under the trees, like in shade, and the stuff that's on the north slopes, so aren't getting as good sun, and they're a little bit wetter, which is to be expected. But it's just, some of it's like way too wet. But yeah, by the time it's 4 o'clock and we start baling, I think it'll be all right though. I hope. Just had some lunch. Adrian's still having his. I'm gonna take over raking. Just gonna finish this one field here at home. Then it's my field anyway. Which I wanna do simply because of the amount of groundhog holes there are. Alfalfa field's done. Now it's 10 more acres to go, and it's gonna be slower because of the groundhog holes, and also they're not as long rows as this. This is a really nice field to rake. It's fairly smooth. There's some spots that are kind of rough, but for the most part it's pretty smooth, and they're just long flat rows, one end of the farm to the other. Real nice. We'll let that sit right there for now, and somebody's running the roller bar rake on the old yeller, and the neighbor is baling, small square baling the hay, which is kind of nice because I don't think we have to help them unload, so we just rake the hay and we're done. Well, of course, unless he ends up needing help, which I hope he doesn't. What we're gonna do now is flip the volumes just one over. So I need to block this side up. I believe it is. Yes. That way it's the same as Adrian. That way if we end up in the same field, we can just go in circles. Don't have to be on handy. What we're doing now is just driving over the edge of these volumes and just moving them one way a little bit. So that way they can air out better, breathe better. We're gonna do the grass hays first, and then we'll do the alfalfa last. I'm not sure if we're gonna be round baling the alfalfa today yet or not. And I have a new cameraman that's learning how to use the camera, so I may or may not be in the frame at any given time. Oh, we're done raking. That feels great. We should almost be putting the rakes away, but I don't think we're going to right now. I'm gonna go get ready to haul hay. Adrian might start putting rakes away, that could be. But I might need his help to load hay. I'm not sure. We'll see. Adrian's got 2 more bales there, and there's 3 bales there, there's 1 there, 1 up there. Total of 10 bales off these 10 acres to a bale an acre. That's pretty good. Or I think it's not great, but it's pretty good for me. I just got home from delivering my hay, and then I saw that a bunch of bales were gathered together, so, well, the skid loader's probably out here in the field. Now we're loading hay, the alfalfa hay. I think it's just this field because we couldn't get it dry enough and the neighbor didn't want the alfalfa. So we're gonna get this and wrap it. I guess there's like, I don't know, maybe 25 bale. I don't think it's more than that. 20, probably around 20 bale. We'll see. And we have to wrap it tonight. Yet it is 10 till 7. It'll be a fairly late night again. Stuff is, I don't know, I wish I'd have a moisture meter. I should get myself one, but anyway, this has a lot of leaf retention because it's being wetter. So that's really good to see. That's where all your, or most of, if not all of, your nutrition is in alfalfa leaves. I'm not sure about other hay, but that's how alfalfa is. The grain cleaner just left. Just saw him go out the lane. So by the time the end of the day, what should be done by the end of the day is we have, I think there's 28 bales here. We'll have made 38 bales of round bales that we'll be keeping. Delivered 10. Sold, I don't know how many rack wagons of small square bales, which we didn't really have anything to do with that other than raking the hay. Rake all our hay. We, what else? Cleaned a bunch of rye, and we'll have wrapped 28 bales or 30 bales with the end bales. So it's looking to be a very productive day if everything holds out like I'm thinking it does. And for load number 2, gonna use the 2675 here and our farm trailer instead of that aluminum trailer. That aluminum trailer's full, and we're gonna put a good solid load on this trailer yet. I think it's right around 30 bale. I underestimated how much hay that was here. You know, last Saturday night, I was just sitting on a lawnmower mowing the yard, making it all look so nice. And it was after supper, you know, about this time, 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's what time it is now, and we need to wrap 30 bales of hay, so completely different style of evening tonight. We're stacked. Adrian didn't know something, which I think he'll stack them way better next time. Anyway, if you look at those too hard, they will probably fall over. I'm not sure if you can see it too well or not, but this side is thicker than this side is. And every single one of those bales that come out of that baler are that way. So, and Adrian didn't realize that, and that's fine. I don't even know if Dad knows that. It's just something I picked up after using that, after stacking from that baler for years, that's what it does. And if you stack them a certain way, they'll fall off easily. If you stack them another way, they'll fall off a lot harder. As you can probably tell, it is dark outside. We just got done wrapping all our hay that we made today that needs wrapped. And I didn't get to film any of it because it was dark and I was pretty busy. We're gonna go do a little bit more stuff, and then I think it's time to go in. There's a bunch of clean rye on this wagon that we need to park it inside. We'll back it in now. Good deal. We made a total of 40 round bales, delivered 10, wrapped 30 of those. Those are all done. Not sure how many acres that was off of. And then I didn't hear the number of small square bales that the neighbor baled on off of our fields. And we cleaned the rye, cleaned up shop a little bit. Yeah, I'd say we have a pretty successful day. But it's 10 after 9 now. I think it's time to go in and eat some supper. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. You done, Adrian? He's backing up the trailer.